Hi guys, welcome to today's video, and today we are talking about audio. Yes, it's a video, but we're talking about audio. So the thing is, sound quality when it comes to videos or podcasts or such is very, very important. They say that even with a video like this, it's easy to forgive low quality video, but it's harder to forgive low quality sound. And so today we are going to be talking about sound. Anyway, I think you may remember that in the last video we did, the webcast video, we talked about the fact that manufacturers usually say that their phones or their laptops have studio quality microphones. If you noticed, when we were talking about that, I did reference the microphone I was using at the time and said that a cheap microphone like that one had better sound than a studio quality microphone. And so today I am going to show you a device, that particular microphone, and a device that it comes with, and I hope you're going to enjoy the video. Yeah, so the microphone I was talking about comes in this box here. It's the MaonoCaster Lite AU-AM200. This is the S1 starter bundle. So there are several bundles. There's the S1, the S4, and the S6. I don't know whether there's an S2, S3, and S5, but what I know about is the S1, the S4, and the S6. This is the starter bundle, which is the most affordable one, and it is the most, it has the lowest, ideally the audio interface itself is similar, but what changes mostly is the microphone and maybe the accessories, some of the accessories that come. So I'm going to show you what the S1 bundle comes with, I'm going to show you what the S4 bundle comes with, and I'm going to show you what the S6 bundle comes with. Now, what I have personally is the S1 bundle. So the S4 and the S6, I'm just going to insert pictures that are going to show you exactly what those bundles come with. Anyway, so the AU-AM200, that is actually this little device here, the audio interface itself. It's a very interesting device actually. It's a very, very functional thing. It's an audio interface. Some people call it a mixer, but it's not really a mixer because it doesn't, you really don't get the mixing functionality that you will find in a mixer. So who is this for? This is for someone who's starting out, or someone who's running like a YouTube channel or a podcast, or you do lots of calls, Zoom calls and such for your workplace or something, and you will need to have some good quality sound. Or if you're a great gamer, a streamer, people who do Twitch and Fortnite and such games that need them to be talking and such, this is a very good device for you. For now, I am recording all my audio from the camera microphone. I'm using a phone to record this video, so I hope you're going to be able to see the difference once I change. So what comes in the box? Definitely the first item that comes in the box, and the most important, is the audio interface itself. The cable. So this is the cable that connects the microphone. Let me show you. Obviously you realize that I had already opened it and I used it in the previous video. Yeah, so I'm not going to pretend like I'm doing an unboxing. Anyway, yeah, this is the microphone that it comes with. That is the microphone that it comes with. It's a really nice looking and quite functional microphone. It's the smallest. It's the S1 bundle. So the S4 and the S6 bundles come with a bigger microphone than this one, but it's really good. I like it personally. It comes with a windscreen cap for the microphone. Yeah, that is important. They bundle in some very, very long cabled earphones for your monitoring. This cable is extremely long, like this is tangle mania. If you were to put this in your pocket, it will just be tangled down there. Anyway, yeah, this is the cable. The microphone uses an XLR port. It's an XLR microphone, but it goes to the other side to a 3.5 millimeter jack. It's also a relatively long cable, roughly 1.8 to 2 meters. It comes with this USB-C cable. This is what you use to connect the audio interface to a laptop if you're recording on your laptop. And it comes with these 3.5mm cables. It comes with this tiny flimsy tripod stand, and it comes with this cable. So I'm going to explain what everything does. So let us start with the microphone setup, and then we'll go to the audio interface itself. So the microphone connects to the audio interface using this XLR cable and this 3.5mm jack. The microphone comes with this little stand that you just screw in there. And there you go. That is how you use it. So they also come with these two cables. They're supposed to be 3, but I only got 2 in my box. So these cables are output cables. So what we will use this for is, assuming I have 2 places I want to stream to, say, or 3, actually 3. There are 3 outputs for sound. I will use these 3 cables. There's a third one, I only got 2 though. Yeah, so I will use these 3 cables to stream to 3 different platforms or 3 different devices. So I can have my phone streaming to YouTube, I can have another phone streaming to Instagram, and I can have a third device streaming to, I don't know, anywhere else, any other platform that streams, say Twitch. And so I'd be able to have the audio coming from this audio interface going to the phone that is streaming on YouTube, the phone that is streaming on Twitch, and the phone that is streaming on Instagram or Facebook. Yeah, so you can have up to 3 outputs that are taking the processed sound. So that's the purpose for this 3.5mm cables. When it comes to the USB-C cables, there is this USB-C cable which is numbered number 2, which has the number 2 there, and this one is for connecting to a computer. It carries data and it also charges the device, the audio interface. This number 1 cable is for when you're using it with a tablet or with your phone. If you're recording directly to your phone or you're recording directly to your tablet, you do not want the audio interface charging off your phone battery or your tablet battery. And so this cable prevents that. So you just connect your USB-C cable that goes to your phone via this cable and then connect it to the audio interface. And so that way it does not, this cable prevents the audio interface from charging through your phone. But when you use this cable and connect it to your laptop using the USB-A port, it is going to charge off your laptop. Okay, so the audio interface itself. So this nifty little device is actually something really amazing. So let me start with the inputs here. So, or rather this back panel part. Power button, it switches it on and off. This one switches on and off the lighting. So if I press the power button, if I long press the power button, it will come on. And then this changes it dims or switches off the lighting on the buttons. I don't know why anyone would want that, but yes, that is the purpose of this particular button. It dims and switches off the lighting on these buttons. Yeah, again, if you're using it in a dark room and you're recording audio, you probably won't want the lights on the buttons very bright. And so yeah, that is the purpose for that second button. Then you have the USB-C input, the USB-C port. This is where you connect this USB-C cable, or if you're using your phone cable, if you're using your phone, this is the one you use. And then we have the output one, the processed audio output 1, processed audio output 2, and processed audio output 3. And so these 3 are the ones I was telling you that you can connect 3 different devices and get the processed audio going to 3 different platforms if you're streaming. And then there's a 4th output, but this one is a playback output. I'll get to it. So you have the mic 1 and the mic 2 ports, so you can connect 2 different mics, and in my case I can use up to 3 mics because I have a lavalier a lapel mic set that has 2 microphones. So I can have my main microphone, this one, connected to mic 1, and I can have the dual lavalier microphones connected to the mic 2 port, and I can have 2 other people using those 2 microphones. So you can have up to 2 or 3 microphones connected to the device, which is actually the particular reason why I looked for this is because I really wanted to be able to have 2 or more people for the webcast, and we are not struggling with sound. We have a way to record all our sound together. Then we have the headset, and we have the music input. So for music input, you can connect your phone on this port using a 3.5mm cable, and you'll be able to have music. So assuming you're recording a podcast, you'll be able to have music coming into the device and being recorded together with the sound, with the audio, with your voice. And then we have the headset. This is for me to monitor the sound so that I'm able to know what is happening exactly. If there's a mic that's not working, I'll be able, and that is why they provide you with this very long earphone. And this second output that I told you I'd come back to is for playback. Assuming we are like in a studio setting and we want, maybe assuming you're like in a small broadcasting studio and you have like a small place where you do the recording, and outside you have other people who may be listening, you can connect speakers to this and they can hear it outside. The other thing is, and I don't know if this is true, but I am guessing, if I have a guest on the show, like on the webcast, I can have that guest wearing a pair of headsets, and they are listening to it through that second output, and I'll be listening to it through this other headset output. So I'm going to test that. Yeah, and so now I'm going to set this whole thing up, and then I'll be back with different sound. I hope you will notice the difference in sound. Hi guys, I hope you can hear the difference in sound now. Now I'm using this microphone. One thing I don't like about this setup is the fact that if I touch or if I move my hands on the table where I'm placing the microphone, it has this very annoying sound because it picks up the vibration. And so because of that, I got a microphone arm. So this one prevents that kind of vibration from being picked up by the microphone. So this is better. I guess this is better. I believe this is better. I hope this is better. Anyway, so I bought this mic arm to reduce. You see now, even if I do anything on my desk, it doesn't have any effect on the sound because the microphone is not on the desk. So this is actually a very good investment if you want to get good sound. Anyway, so the logo of the microphone, this part here, is where the element is. So that has to be facing you so that it picks up the sound better. Yeah, it's a cardioid pattern. That means it picks up mostly what is on the front of the listening element of the microphone, and so you have to be it has to be facing you for it to pick up, to do the maximum pickup. If you happen to be speaking on the back of the element, it will not pick up the audio really well. So let me just go through what I've done right now. Yeah, I have connected the microphone to the mic 1 interface, to the mic 1 input. I have connected my headphones, the ones that I'm using to listen, to the headset output. I've also connected a laptop to the music input because I want to test out the music playing capability and how that works. And I've also now connected the power to the laptop, to the laptop also, so that it records and it also charges the device itself. So I'm going to put the music fader to minimum, so that in case something plays on this computer that I've connected the music input into, it doesn't disturb what I'm doing. So first off, we have the microphone fader, and the microphone fader, it is the good thing about this microphone fader is that it's actually very smooth to use, and the music fader also. So these two big knobs on the left and the right, and those are the ones that I used to increase the volume for the microphone recording or for the music recording. And then we have the four small knobs at the top. With the one written low, I can reduce the lows of my microphone, I can reduce the mids of the microphone, and the other one I can reduce the highs of the microphone. And then the other one is the record button. That one is recommended that you put it at least 3/4 or full, so that it records with the highest volume possible. But again, if you're playing music and such, you could be a bit considerate of your audience and just play around with it so that it's not too much. But there's another function that will help out with that a bit. Yeah, and I'll show you that in a bit. Yeah, so the record button is the record knob, just varies how much volume is going out into the recorder if you're recording on a laptop or a phone. Yeah, and then we have these two faders, the echo fader and the monitor fader. The monitor fader is what enables me to listen to what is coming out of the audio interface. So I'm able to hear whatever is happening. I'm able to hear whatever is going on without before it goes on. And there's also an advantage of having a headset connected to the monitor, and that is because all these effects that are here are used like whenever you engage any effect, it tells you on the monitor headset. So if I do like the opening or applause effect, before it goes on, it tells me. If I do, I'll show you that in a bit. There's also the echo. I do not like this. I do not know why anyone will use the echo, but then it depends with your use case. Yeah, there's also the echo function, and then we have Bluetooth function. The Bluetooth function is in case you do not have a device that you can connect to the music port directly using one of the cables provided, the 3.5mm cables, like some of these modern phones that do not have 3.5mm jacks. You can just simply connect that device to the audio interface using Bluetooth, and you'll be able to play back whatever it is that you want to show to play back. So if you want to play music, if you want to play anything, any sounds, you can use the Bluetooth function, play it directly from a Bluetooth enabled device. Then we have this electron button with the A, B, 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 C, D, B are basically auto-tune. I do not use auto-tune, but if you're a musician and you want to auto-tune yourself, well and good. But if I don't know, I really don't know. So let me just. So even with that, the auto-tune function, because I'm wearing the headset, anytime I change anything on the audio interface, even the auto-tune, it tells me exactly what has been changed, and so I'm able to know what is going on before it happens. So yeah, so we are going to go to the effects. We have a few effects here. We have a few drops, if I may call them that, and those are these white buttons. There's opening. Yeah, it's like if you have it's just some funky music. If you have if you're doing a podcast and you do not have an opening track, you can use that. There's applause. There's gunshots. I do not know why you would use that, but it's actually very weird. There's laughter. There's booing. There's awkward. There's slapping. And there's cheering. I really like the cheering because they put the kids. Yeah. There are these 4 blank buttons, and those ones you can use to record your own drops, your own sounds, whatever you want. Something that you use, maybe you use it a lot, like maybe kibamba sana wapinduru, okay, something like that. Yeah, so you can use that. You can use those 4 buttons to record, and that is what you use this loop back button. There's a button called loop back here, so you just select loop back and then long press the button you want to record something into, say what you want to say, or use one of the music, either the Bluetooth or the other input, the other music input, record your drop in there, and then you can use it anytime you want as one of the effects. But those ones are not marked, so you'll need to know what you put in which button. When you go to the effects, there are various effects, just general effects. They are not that. That one is apparently there's an effect on my voice right now, and it's called pop. This one is called MC. This is the original one. So I can't hear the exact difference between those 3, but there is that effect. And then there is pitches. You can change the pitch of your voice, and there are 4 different ones. There is male voice, female voice, baby voice, and robot voice. So
that is female. That's how it sound if I was that chick. Okay.
That is the male. No, that's not how males sound. That sounds very diabolical.
Yeah. Wow, this sounds really cute. It sounds really nice. I like the baby one. You can do a few things. If you want some, these effects are interesting.
And then there's the robot one. Okay, this is the diabolical one now. It sounds like one of those movies where somebody is you're calling someone and you don't want them to know who you are, and so you I have your dog, pay me 50,000 shillings, dollars, and the dog gets it. Anyway, so one of those weird robot sounds. And then to remove them, just
press the effect button, and it will run you to the default that you without any of the pitch effects. And then we have the denoise button. It's a noise cancellation button, but personally I don't like using it. The reason why I don't like using it is because the few times I've tested this thing, and I think you can hear it even now, it kind of cuts off some of my voice, and I don't know why. It there are words I will say and it will be cut off halfway, and I don't like that. So by default I just don't use the noise cancellation function. And then there is music only. So the music only button is very interesting. They say that if you're playing something, you are going to be able to remove the vocals. Like if you're playing a song, you'll be able to remove the vocals, and you just remain with it will remove the human voice. It will remove it, and you just remain with the instrumental bit of it. So I want to test whether that this music only button works, and so I'm going to set that up on this laptop right here. I was thinking it going to. It actually. I can't hear the difference. I knew this thing wasn't going to work. Like that particular one wasn't going to work. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that particular button, I'll need to find out, because it said, that's what it said in the manual. Yes, I have the manuals and I read them, all of them, everything I read. There are 3. Is this one that is nice and fancy for setting up, and then there's the one for the audio interface itself, and the microphone manual. So it's very important. Read the manuals, people. Read the manuals. And then we have the sidechain button. So they say the sidechain button helps to reduce the audio, the music, when somebody starts talking. So assuming I am playing music at the introduction and then I just start talking, it automatically just reduces, and I press the sidechain button, it just reduces the volume of the music and it amplifies the volume, like my voice. So I am going to test that also with our song here that was playing. So let me just play it. Introduction. Okay. Hello people. So that actually works. Yeah, interesting. So what happens if I stop talking? Does it come back up? Hey, okay. I really like this. I like one. That one I like. Yeah. So I hope you can hear the difference. When I start talking, it goes down. When I stop talking, it comes back up. Yeah, that's really cool. I like it. Anyway, so basically that is the MaonoCaster Lite. Those are basically most of the features. I think I've covered everything. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Not that I can think of. So this thing is really nice for if you're starting out, if you want some nice quality audio, if you want to be able to record something and stream it on multiple channels, if you want to record audio from several people without everybody huddling up together to one microphone, you can use this device, you can use this set. It's not that expensive actually. So if you are a podcaster who's starting, I know in Kenya so many people are doing podcasts now, this is a really good package to purchase for that purpose. If you're starting a YouTube channel and you want to have really good sound, this is a really good device to use. I forgot to mention that it's battery powered, so you can charge it, and I'm sure you've heard me mentioning you can charge it and you can use it on the go, so you can use it anywhere, and it powers the microphone using this cable. So but if you do not, it does not have phantom power, so you cannot use a phantom powered microphone. You can only use these basic microphones that do not require phantom power. Yeah. So it's quite affordable. It retails on their site and on Amazon for around $100. That is around 11 to 12k. But in Kenya, basically, you know that price is going to go up. So I purchased mine in Nairobi, and I didn't order for it from online. I bought it from a shop in Nairobi. The shop is called Purple Apple Store. It's at Imenti House in Nairobi, the CBD. Everybody knows Imenti, right? Yeah, so I will link their Instagram and I will link their website. You can go check out. I think they also have the S4 bundle. If not, they have this similar bundle but with a second microphone. Yeah. And they have a lot of other interesting lights. They have lights, they have other types of microphones, they sell cameras. Everything that you need for production you can get from them. This is not a sponsored video. They do not sponsor it. I bought this with my own money for my own use, so it's not a sponsored video. It is just that I really like the fact that I was able to purchase this from them. By default, I think they sell it for around 15,000, but you can check that on the site. But when I bought it, I found it at an offer price of 12,500. Yeah, there was an offer at the time when I bought it, and so yeah, that is how I got lucky and got it for almost the same price with buying a brand new one directly from Maono. Anyway, yeah, so it's a really affordable device. To get kind of a semi-professional setup like this one, you'd probably use a bit more, but this is actually really affordable and really useful for someone who's still starting out and they do not have the finances to buy like one of those 80,000 setups for sound. Yeah, so yeah, that is the MaonoCaster Lite AU-AM200 S1 bundle. If you're interested in a bigger one, in a better microphone, in a better stand that is not this one, you can check out the S4 bundle, and the S6 bundle comes by default with this mic arm. You don't have to purchase a mic arm of your own. The S4 bundle comes with a beefier stand that does not pick up so much noise like this one. Yeah, I bought the mic arm from a page on Instagram called Lennyventure. They also provide lighting and all those, the production. They have microphones of their own, but I don't think I've seen them with these particular ones. But they also sell production equipment, and yeah, they are an Instagram page, but they are trustworthy. I just simply made the order. They confirmed where I'm located, and it was sent to me. I paid on delivery, so they are a trustworthy page. Anyway, yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe. Tafadhali, I'm really trying to grow this channel and give you nice content. So I know it's long, but come on, I'm just trying to give you detailed content. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.